Welcome back to The Watch and a happy 2023. We are all back from break. We had a little break over Christmas and New Year just to rewind, recharge.
Yeah.
How was
Recover from 2022.
After Rings of Power, I needed therapy.
So, just
I finally had time to do it.
very quickly, how's your break, Nathan?
It was good. I had fun.
You
I
got
went
a
to the
haircut?
beach. I got a haircut. New glasses coming soon, everyone. Get ready. Excited for that. More chest. I mean, it's hidden by the headphones, but, you know, some people watching will appreciate that.
Marcus, how was your break?
I got burned by a dragon, as you can tell.
Yeah.
I got scorched.
Went on
It didn't go well.
A nice cut? Leave it in the comments if it's a nice cut.
Nice cut.
But today we are going to be talking about something that I'm actually quite pumped about.
He won't shut up.
He, like, ever since
He
I
just
met
won't
him,
stop.
he's just like, you know, there's this thing I really like, and, like, no one else likes it. Why does no one else like it, Nathan?
Legacy.
Yeah.
Yes, Hogwarts Legacy, the new open world Harry Potter game, well, Harry Potter verse game. I'm pumped for it.
Rowling's Wizarding World. I believe that's what it's called.
Yes.
Is
it?
Yeah. Wizarding World.
I don't give a shit.
You should. You're hyped for it.
The reason why we're covering this topic is because there's been a lot of backlash. A lot of people who are saying, do not buy this game because of JK Rowling's,
basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
her personal stance on things, which is dumb. But I am pumped.
There was also a developer as well who was speaking out against people who were trying to cancel them.
Well, it's
Oh.
ridiculous.
Who ended up getting fired as well because turns out he was very far right leaning.
Yeah.
And was on Twitter, I think, way too much,
wait.
and just basically doing flame wars with people until he got
Oh,
fired.
Like, I am not a fan of Harry Potter that much. Like, I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. But the first game I ever played on, like, the Game Boy Color was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. A world, like a open world game. First of all, I love open world games. An open world game set in the Harry Potter verse. I am pumped. There's nothing that you can say it's going to stop me from playing this
To be
game.
fair, there's a lot of really interesting developments as well that have come out with the gameplay. You get to ride a hippogriff, which is cool.
So,
Lots of cool spells.
That's just
Spells
the
looks
like
good.
tip of the iceberg of all the stuff they've actually put into the game as
Yeah.
well. Like,
Yeah.
it looks insane. People and
Even graphically, it looks
When it-
pretty good.
I think before all the like dev stuff was released with them showing off the game, people were like, don't support it. We're going to cancel it, you know, boycott it, all this sort of stuff. And it's funny how once the game came out and everyone's like, oh, this looks really good. All those things have just gone off their back, like you know, duck's back. This water's just washed
Yeah.
off with the whole like, you should boycott this game.
because I didn't see a lot of people talking about it for a long time, and I was pumped, and I knew it was going to be like a huge, like I think it's one of the most wish-listed
I think it is
games
most-
on Steam.
It is.
Yeah.
Now.
That's how big this game is,
Yeah.
and not a,
Nice
lot of,
pre-ordered as well.
not a lot of people were talking about it, and they haven't been until recently.
Yeah.
And they're covering it because of the controversy. But I mean, like, I just want to cover it in general because it looks like an awesome game.
It's an awesome game.
Yeah, it does look impressive for a lot of things. Hogwarts has been really well realized, I think,
Yeah.
just from what I've seen. So I'm going to keep my eye on it, that's for sure.
And it has a very Dark Souls-esque combat. I know people are going to be like, you say that about everything. It's like, no, it does. Like, it has parrying, blocking, dodging, and then it has a similar sort of menu.
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
like Dark Souls combat, like the up-down stuff. So
It's good that you can customize everything as well, which is...
I am happy that all my favorite franchises are becoming like Dark Souls combat. We have Jedi and now Hogwarts. Like, I'm cool with it. But yes, there has been a lot of controversy because JK Rowling has said some. How should we describe them?
Hot takes on both. Like, so first off, she was all in support of like the gays and all that sort of stuff. Made Dumbledore gay because it was probably something that was like, you know,
remember that?
This is 100% a rod of her own making. Like,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
be very clear that she's
I-
pandered to these people.
she went to a
100%.
line and then was like, okay, that's fine enough for me, and then backtracked a bit.
Well, it's not. It's she went up to the line,
Yeah.
and then everybody else jumped over it, and she's like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
I'm
No,
not going
I'm
over
not
this.
crossing this.
Yeah,
Please.
and then they're like, how dare you?
So, for anybody who's unsure what we're talking about, basically, JK Rowling is a big feminist, a big advocate for a whole bunch of things, which is fine. But then when it came to sort of hot button, transgender issues,
Yeah.
they conflict with her.
There were even comments about like, what is a woman, and she was talking about like taking her perspective on that,
Yeah.
which came in crossfire with people because at that point there was lots of like Adele said she's a woman and people attacked her for saying she was a woman, like just a whole bunch of dumb stuff of just
Yeah.
a lot of left-leaning people were just yeah, we're trying to redefine what gender is and whatever.
And that obviously conflicts with her entire belief system.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's why people hate her and want to cancel her.
It's just part of another big war between and that side of politics.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't even understand how that has anything to do with the game.
Or it's because at the
it's her
end of the
world.
day, the money goes back to
Yeah, but-
her, and they don't want to support someone who pushes something like that.
But it's the same thing as like all the money you buy from your Coca-Cola goes to big companies dumping waste into the environment. Like,
Well, it's funny too, right?
all the money always goes back to these people you don't like.
Yeah, like I was thinking with Epic, people just applaud like Epic Games and how that stuff happens. You know, Tencent owns like 10% of them now, and like ever since they got that share, the Epic launcher is like always bloated with stuff, and like every single company that is at least no longer independent, they've got something, you know, shareholders
Yeah.
basically. You're
For those that
giving
don't-
money to people you don't want to give money to.
For those that don't know, Tencent, CCP.
Yeah, like going back to China, and
Yeah.
they have all like it's not the money they're getting from Epic that's the worry. It's the control they have over the software that everyone else is now using.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, though, these people, the loony leftists, I bet they all have a TikTok account.
Yeah, yeah, they're all on TikTok being like,
I
"Don't
guess
support
they have-
legacy."
I guess they don't have a problem with a genocidal regime,
Yeah, like,
but they have a problem with JK Rowling, who just speaks her mind on. Just to be clear, I don't like Rowling's opinions on a lot of stuff, but you can't deny what she's created. And honestly, if she's got her Wizarding World is the reason Hogwarts Legacy is going to be, you know, very engaging and very interesting.
it's just
Because
like
there's a bunch of things that are you can use in that world for just purely gameplay mechanics and world building and stuff like that.
I think it's really important to understand that I'm not interested in the story, to be honest. Like, I really don't care. I am way more interested about inhabiting the Wizarding World. Like, in Hogwarts, I think it's set in the 1800s. That,
Which is a very
Tyrant
aesthetically
likes
pleasing.
the 1800s. Okay, he wants to go back to the 1800s.
Just in terms of like aesthetic, like it is beautiful. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this shot. I cannot wait to roam around there. And then on top of that, you have like different flying mechanics. You have an open world where you can go to different areas.
Oh
And
yeah,
then-
you can ride a broom, can't you?
I know they don't have Quidditch. I know that there was a big thing about that.
I'm pretty sure they have
You're
like
right.
mechanics.
There was a big thing about Quidditch. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know if you can ride a broom. You can.
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, you can.
There's just no Quidditch in the game.
No Quidditch, but you can ride a broom. That's awesome.
Damn. Yeah.
I'm not mad about that.
That looks fun.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
It's one of those things where, like, you know, when you play like you've played GTA so many times over the years that you've gotten to the point where it's just fun to drive around
Yeah.
and listen to the radio in GTA 5. Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna do this in this game eventually.
Just enjoy.
I just find it
flying
funny
a
how
broom
they're
in the
sticking to
woods.
the path in this shot as well.
Why?
Like, go through the trees. Do it. Can you do it? What
Ooh,
can't you do in
speeding
this
as well.
game?
See, look at these the combat tab, how to use it. It looks very
Souls-like.
yeah, Souls-like, which
Mm.
I am pumped because it does have parrying, it does have blocking, and it does have rolling. So I'm pumped about this. And then you can use unforgivable curses,
Ooh.
which everybody wants to use, of course.
Of course we do.
So in terms of pure gameplay, like just disregarding everything else, just gameplay and aesthetic, it looks wicked.
Yeah, in terms of trying to judge something on its value, I think it has a lot of value as a game.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of effort's been put into it. Lots of money's been put into it. This thing's been delayed a few times as well. People
Yeah.
want
who's,
to-
who's developing it again?
WB Games.
They're
the publisher.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Thought
And then
so.
Avalanche is the studio
All right, that's it.
um,
So
that's actually making it.
so
Come on, WB, don't screw this up for us.
this is one of those things where I bet you the story will be very mid.
Mm.
Very mid story.
And
if
that
the
can
story-
be forgiven.
And if the story is bad, you bet we're gonna cover that. But just in terms, or I already know, just in terms of everything else, in terms of the world, the aesthetic, the combat stuff, I'm gonna be into it.
Yeah, looks really good. I mean, I don't really have much negative things to say. Everything I've seen looks pretty solid.
Yeah, dude, like
Yeah,
this
look-
game
it
looks
looks fun.
sick.
Yeah.
It's really
Why
fun.
would you want this cancelled?
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Because it's got Rowling attached to it.
But the
Yeah,
thing
but then
is, like,
also-
And here's the thing. I guarantee you, when you talk to these people, what books have you read? Oh, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, okay, so you hate the author.
but the
of-
thing is
Ugh.
like, the way I think about this is like, how many Star Wars games have we had over the years? We've been pretty starved for them.
do we need a count before prequel era and after?
No, I'm just
Like,
talking like
since
Because
Disney
Disney
took
era.
over.
No. I'm just talking about like in general. There is a lot of Star Wars games.
Yes.
There's, Old Republic games. Then there's the Trooper games. Then
I think
there's
I know where you're going.
Force Unleashed. There's lots of games. So we've been very fortunate not lately, fortunate to have a lot of Star Wars games. And then recently we've gotten, Jedi Fallen Order, and we're getting Survivor, which are solid game.
They're solid games, but they're not what I want.
You better be careful right now.
Yeah.
Dark Souls with lightsabers, like, oh, be
The
careful.
story is just very hollow, I think.
No.
Anyway, this is a different topic.
A different topic.
Hollow, you say?
We've been relatively spoiled with Star Wars. With like Harry Potter,
Nah.
there's nothing. There is
Oh,
They
you
have
got
the movie games.
Yeah, there you
yeah,
go.
but they are not like they have been pretty starved. I'm not even a Harry Potter fan. I just like this. Like they've been starved. They deserve this.
Yeah.
I am pumped for this.
It looks very
And you
interesting.
gotta give it to them for it being completely single player.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no there's not Battlefront 2, with the microtransactions or any of this sort of stuff. Like this is
No sense of pride and accomplishment.
very much not a cash grab.
I am very interested to see how, in terms of like how much DRM is in this game, because I recently got a Steam Deck. Yeah, you jealous boys? I got a Steam Deck, and I want to be able to play this because it's a single player game, offline mode, no DRM bullshit. I want to play this game on the go. So I'm very curious to see how they're going to be doing like that sort of stuff as well.
Well, WB's been pretty good because they don't have a launch or anything, do they?
Mm.
They used to, I think, for
they
a
did.
short moment, and then they just
Yeah.
gave up, thankfully.
Yes, good.
Okay, look, reading some of these comics, JK Rowling was also just like, this is a woman who has too much money, doesn't care,
Yep.
and it's just like, bro,
Yep.
buy the game, buy the books, whatever, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Come at me.
Yeah, and we don't have all that money, so you really want to keep going?
Well, no, it's just showing that, like, look, these people are trying to advocate for this message or whatever, but I'm sorry, you're attacking the wrong people.
I think what's going to be crazy is this game is going to come out.
Yeah.
None of this is going to matter.
No.
And it's going to do God of War numbers. Like it will.
Or
Oh, for sure.
More because
Yeah,
it's
it'll- yeah,
not
that's-
platform
yeah,
exclusive,
that's the
but
thing.
it's going to be massive.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like it's going to be one of. I think it may even beat Jedi.
It's going to be Game of the Year, I think.
Survivor.
I think so too.
Well,
Because
depends on
I
what
don't
we
know,
end up
I
getting.
think there are more Harry Potter fans who would buy a PC to play this game than there are Star Wars fans who are thirsting for another Star Wars game.
I agree. I'm just trying to think of like, because I'm going to buy it not for the story. So like, what
You're
constitutes?
purely there for open world and
Yeah,
gameplay.
and that's the thing.
So
though.
so
Yeah.
what constitutes Game of the Year? Because how are people going to try and judge it? I know we're getting all the way to the end of the year, but I mean like just in
It's
like
going to be the same as Elden Ring, I think, as everyone just gets lost in that game.
Yeah,
You get
because it's
lost
just
in
the world and
Hogwarts
all that.
Legacy
Because
too.
Elden Ring doesn't have a.
Like,
There's a story, but it's not.
I was
in
going to say
your
it
face.
does have a story. What
It's
are you
not
talking
in
about?
your face.
The thing is, something I've come to learn is something like Jedi Fallen Order does not have good replayability. The only thing you can do is really there's challenges and then there's New Game Plus.
Yeah, because I guess it's because of the whole open world thing.
But it's not
as.
This is the problem with Fallen Order is that it's not really open world. It's open world, but they're just different areas that are very
Yeah.
closed in. This looks like a pure.
Well, yeah,
open
this one's
world.
got like NPCs you could talk
Yeah,
to,
yeah. So-
quests that you can do, side
and
quests, all
even
that.
gameplay
yeah.
stuff, it's like you're going and taking after plants, beasts, you're learning
Yeah.
spells, potions. Those are things that you can like
You're even
go off
taking
and
out-
master.
You're even taking out a bunch of enemies. Like they have like this cult of
Yeah,
evil wizards
there's-
as well.
yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So I do think that this will beat out Survivor in a lot of different metrics.
I mean, yeah.
Will it be
most-
Game of the Year? We'll see. Like it
Also-
depends what the story is. If I'm
We
being
also
honest.
we need to see when it comes out. Like, again, not saying it will happen. Let's just hope they don't release a glitchy mess.
I don't think though. I don't think they will. I'm interested to see what the people who have been attacking this game do. Whether their attention span is so short they just move on to the next thing and they go, "Oh, okay, I can't dethrone this one. All right, I better move on to the next thing."
Yeah,
Or,
like, this is one of those
I mean,
things
this
where
is
like,
an uphill battle for
I
them.
feel like like no matter what they do,
you could have
It's not gonna
attacked
work.
there's nothing stopping this train.
other
No.
things. Yeah.
I mean, okay, so I know a big Harry Potter fan who's wanted a game like this for ages.
Yeah.
Those people, here's the thing, they're going to defend this like crazy, and they will just play it. They will block out everything because
Yeah.
they finally got it. This is like one of the most
I'm not even, like-
anticipated ideas
Yeah.
for the wizarding world that people have ever wanted.
And
So-
even, I'm not even a big I'm not even a big Harry Potter fan, and even I am like legitimately pumped for this, which does not happen often.
I think it's also good to see that people on the left who are attacking these sorts of things, when it's a good, like, they're trying to take this game, which is a masterpiece, basically, where like preemptively saying,
Calm down.
it's gonna be,
calm
it's
down.
gonna be a good game.
Let's just
Okay?
wait.
It'll be.
Let's just
Looks
wait.
like
Sure.
it'll be good.
But from everything we've seen so far,
It's going to be very good.
it'll
Yeah.
be very good. It's interesting how they would try to tear down these good things with all of their might.
With something so tangential.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not even like she's like in the director's room going,
No,
"No,
she's
let's
not.
not."
No,
Like
no.
it's so she's so far removed from
from
everything.
This
It's like
is the thing. It's
why?
probably just a bunch of Harry Potter fans who develop video games were like, why don't we do this?
Yeah.
This could be a really good idea. Why don't we just give this a shot?
I don't know about that because
What?
it's like being developed by Avalanche, which has done some pretty big stuff.
Yeah, and
it's
I
with
know
Warner
JK,
Brothers.
she wants to like expand the Harry Potter universe more.
And this is something that, like,
Yeah, but-
if we're being honest, should have happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
This is long overdue.
I guess what I was trying to say is a lot of the developers, they seem very passionate about this one
Oh, yeah.
and put a lot of work into it. That's
Yeah.
what I was trying to get across.
I think my thing is just saying that like it's funny how the left will try so hard, but when you have something that is good in quality and in like everything that we kind of talk about, that they can't win.
No.
It's so funny how they all try to attack these like things.
I think. So 100% they're not going to win this battle
No.
because of how big Harry Potter is.
Yeah.
I may not be into it that much, but like it's global. It's massive.
Yeah, I think even
So, like-
the Fantastic Beasts films did really well, despite
And
the
they
fact
were,
they
like,
were
They were
terrible.
So
No,
like,
they were not good.
I felt like as soon as this was like a Harry Potter IP type thing, there's no stopping this.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I think the movies are slowly bombing. I don't know if the most recent movies actually made much
Well,
profit.
Well,
I mean, who have they got as their main titular like anti-hero or whatever?
Oh yeah, Ezra Miller.
We got a video on that one coming.
Yeah.
So like, I just don't think they're good good movies.
good movies. And
And-
that's the thing as well with the whole like, if you have bad movies, bad media, or whatever,
Yeah.
it's going to fall to the wayside, whether or not the left promote it or not. We've seen this with like the Marvel TV shows and stuff, how they try to promote so hard because it has the message, but then no one watches it because
Let's
it's
just
not
see.
good.
Let's see how the Marvels turns out this year.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, let's
Where
keep an eye on that.
they would try to then do the opposite for something like this, but because it's so good, it'll just break through all of
It
that.
kind of reminds me a bit. I know this is a bit more of a different example. It reminds me a bit of Joker, because they went hard on Joker. Like the
Well,
media
so-
and all of them, they were just like, "Oh, this is an incel movie" and all that, and there was no stopping the hype around it. And it ended up what was Joker's Legacy eventually. Damn good movie.
Well,
That's probably what happened here.
I think there is hype about it now, but when this was first announced, like the first time I ever saw the trailer and stuff like, I was hyped, but I really didn't see people talking about it that much. A couple of people covered it, and then they just that was that.
Well, that's the thing. I'm the opposite. I've always known people to be really hyped about this one.
I haven't.
I
haven't
think it
seen
just
anybody
hasn't,
hyped.
because it's not
And
coming
then-
out for a while. They
Maybe it's
haven't,
because gameplay's finally been
Yeah, like,
properly
since
the
released, and that's
marketing
probably
stuff's
what's
really
happened.
pushed.
yeah. So
'Cause did they start off with like just a teaser cinematic thing?
yeah, it was a little thing.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Once they saw the gameplay, then like, oh, actually, we get to do all the cool stuff in the movies.
But-
All right.
The attacks started from the jump.
From
Oh
the
yeah, of
get-go,
course
yeah.
they did.
But they were very muted. Nobody cared really.
Yeah.
But it seems now in the last like month or two, when people are attacking it, now everybody's
Like-
everybody's getting more pumped up. They're
Yeah,
like,
they're like,
Yeah.
shut
"Hey,
up,
shut up, stop.
Yeah. But yeah,
Let us enjoy things.
yeah. Like
And don't try to attack us for trying to like.
I'm gonna take a vacation week and play this game.
Oh, it just annoys me that these people they're like, oh, you're promoting this person doing this bad thing.
We're
It's
not
like, bro,
promoting-
yeah, we're not promoting for starters.
First off,
the
I-
money goes to
I
so
have
many
issues
people
with
before
her.
that.
Yeah.
Like you have all these developers, you got a team. Parts of it go to Steam. You're going to cancel Steam now for taking money.
First off, not promoting JK Rowling. Don't care.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Not a fan of her. I don't like.
I
her
want to play the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to give my money to play the game so I can enjoy the game. I don't care about anything after that. Like, it's...
Yeah.
I'm not promoting her message. I'm not promoting her beliefs. I don't care. Go off. I just let me play my game.
But then they'll go and use other things like TikTok and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you can find a bajillion like.
What's that meme? I just want a grill, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally that. I just want a game, bro.
Yeah, like these leftists who are attacking for this what would you call message or whatever.
Yeah.
If you look at their lives, you'll find a lot of things that they are promoting unaware.
Yep.
Like if you're going to be so up and antsy about this one video game you're not going to play, look at things that you're doing anyways now.
We
that
are going
probably-
to play it.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a review on it. Hopefully it's good, though.
He's
Like,
going to at least.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I'll play.
Well, you can get something done. Like
Yeah, like I'll play. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna
Okay,
get you
it's not
to
team
play
meeting. That's right.
You're going to force me?
But yes, that is our what would you say? Roundup
Take.
of our
Roundup of
take-
Legacy.
Our take, our roundup of Hogwarts
Yeah.
Legacy.
Don't listen to them.
Yeah. I mean, so far,
mean-
looking pretty good.
Don't buy it now. Don't pre-order. I
Pre-ordering is a horrible
Yeah,
practice,
like,
and please stop it because things like Battlefield 2042 happen.
just wait until it comes out. I'm gonna give it a couple of days after it comes out, and then I'm gonna fucking check out.
We
Like,
don't
I'm
want
gonna-
Fallout 76 again, all right?
Yeah, yeah. So
But I am pumped, and I will buy it after I make sure that everything's like technically sound. I'm gonna do a review on it. I'm really excited for this game. So yeah, let us know down in the comments what you think. Let us know if you're gonna play the game, and if you are, let us know what you think about this whole JK Rowling boycott stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and as always, stay on watch.